I'll look at the big picture and the very, very big picture. This is over the past 48 hours on up to the present time. We'll wait till you can see the storm moving way on up into the Canadian Maritime provinces. The jet stream diving on through. There's where it was 2 nights ago, moving past our area and moving on into the Canadian Maritime provinces. This storm is so strong. Occasionally, a storm so strong will come along that it modifies the weather pattern for the northern hemisphere, the northern half of the earth, from the equator northward. Well, it's likely to do so. It's likely to change our weather pattern. So the waves that are going on through, and this wave that's got the storm on up into here as of tonight and tomorrow, well, that's going to start to change. We've been stuck with that wave right on over the top of us now. But finally, by Sunday, we're starting to see a change. We'll really see a change in a Monday, and look at this, by next Thursday, and we're going to be in some very, very warm air, and they're getting those big drops in the jet stream, and we are not. So again, I think this thing could have punched everything right on out. There's where things are with this storm. Historic storm moving away. It's weakening as well. It's moving right on up into here. Here's where it was making landfall. It made landfall right through here, and now it's again lifting on northward and falling apart. But it's still affecting the weather pattern in terms of dropping some very, very cold air into our area. You can still see the streamers of clouds and some lake effect snow showers going on because of the fact that that thing is still affecting that part of the world. It's affecting us. Now, these temperatures are not cold enough. It's already 2 above. In Wakefield, for example. So we're going to drop overnight into single digits anywhere inland near the coastline. It's likely to be around 10, 11 degrees coming up by tomorrow morning at 7, by Saturday morning at 7. We work our way into the day, and I'm going on the upper end of this range, 21, 22, 23 degrees during the afternoon coming up for tomorrow. By Saturday evening, dropping on down again. Everybody's in the single digits, quite likely, except right along the coastline. And again, we could see some temperatures below 0 into some inland rural areas by Sunday morning. Then Sunday afternoon, I'm going warmer than this. I'm going 27 degrees for a high temperature for the afternoon on Sunday. It's going to be a cold weekend, dangerously cold at night especially. But then by Monday morning, something's going on. Cloud cover's moving on in. It warms into the 40s into the afternoon, so we'll finally start melting some snow, even though we aren't going to see a lot of sunshine during the day on Monday. We'll at least see those temperatures well above freezing. It'll turn the roads into a slushy mess, the residential roads, but the snow is going to break on up. And then overnight, we'll start to see some rainfall move on in. Still temperatures into the 40s, so we'll continue to melt some snowfall coming up overnight and into Tuesday. Tuesday during the day, still into the 40s to around 50, so we'll continue to melt some snow. But overnight, cold, single digits inland, teens even along the Outer Banks. Coldest night in around 3 years, 3 degrees in Franklin. But again, some readings below 0 on into some inland rural areas, 4, 5, 6, and then up to about 9, 10, 11, closer to the water's edge. Here's our wind chills from around -5 to -10. It'll be around 5 to 8 degrees to 10 degrees for the shoreline. Windier for the eastern shore, 6, 7, and then around 9 degrees along the eastern shore overnight. So very cold overnight, 23 for a high temperature, even colder than it was today. Today was 26, be 23 degrees on Saturday, a little less wind, 9 degrees, even colder than what we're seeing tonight on Saturday night into Sunday morning. Then Sunday, 27 degrees, and then we recover in a big way. 48 is normal, the average high temperature this time of year. We're going to be close to that coming up on Monday, a little above that on Tuesday. Temperatures into the upper 50s and low 60s coming up by the end of next week.